Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Axel, and we're back to more ghost stories. So this experience happened not so long ago, actually. I'll say 2 weeks ago. I experienced once again another encounter with spirits. And I want to say that I believe it's my fault that I attracted this energy back into my life again due to doing those videos last year. There's just a history with me, my family, about something that follow us, some kind of energy that just likes to get attached to us. I mean, I do not feel threatened by it. I do not feel that my life is at any risk or anything like that. It's just that I, for some strange reason, attract this type of energy into me. For some strange reason. No explanation for that. But let me tell y'all the story.
I'm the only one here. It's a Saturday. Nobody comes in on Saturday. But they asked me, Axel, can you do us a favor and turn off the machine? The machine was running through the nighttime, but I don't know why, but I'm fucking scared to go inside of there by myself.
So it was a Saturday morning, 4 a.m. in the morning to be exact, and I went to work that day. If you guys don't know, I am actually off during the weekends, but this Saturday I had to go in and do some last minute work. So when I arrived there at 4 a.m., I was the only person there. I'm gonna keep the name of the company that I work for private because I don't think they want to keep their name out there. It is a private company also, so I don't want to get in trouble for that either. But anyways, I arrived to work at 4:30 in the morning and I was the only one there. I was the only person in that building. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't scared, but I did feel a little bit anxious. It was just that one thought behind in my head, like, damn, I'm really the only one here. If something happens to me here, I don't think nobody's gonna know. But I didn't let that bother me too much. So I went to my area and finished the stuff that I needed to do. Nothing too crazy. I was there for 2 hours and then I decided to take a break. It was probably like around 7 a.m. already, maybe even 8 a.m. So I went down to the lunchroom. I brought breakfast and decided to eat. And it was at this exact moment when I started to feel some type of energy around me. For some strange reason, I felt that I wasn't there alone. I felt that someone or something was looking at me. And as I was eating, I kept an eye out on both sides just in case I wasn't making shit up in my head. But that feeling was so strong in me that I knew that I was not alone there. And a few coworkers of mine have told me their experiences in that building, saying that there's something definitely in there, like a ghost, spirit, stuff like that. But I'm like, like they're probably just making stuff up in their head or something like that. Or maybe they were just telling me that so I could get scared. They have told me that they hear footsteps a lot in the second floor and that they see shadow figures around the area. Another coworker of mine who recently just told me this not too long ago said that he saw someone pass right in front of him when he was in his office. Pass right in front. And he said he was the only person there too. There was nobody else in that building but him. And this coworker of mine, I don't think he's the type of person that would lie about stuff like that, or in general wouldn't even lie at all. So I did believe that story he told me. But let's cut back to me though. So I was just eating my breakfast, keeping an eye out, and then I told myself, wouldn't it be funny if I start hearing footsteps? But I feel like I spoke too soon, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't say I heard footsteps, but I definitely heard something that had no sense. I mean, in some rooms there are machines that they leave on during like the weekend and during the nights, but I checked mostly every single room around that area that I was working in, and there was no machine on. It sounded more like cabinets being open, the chairs moving around. That's what it sounded like. That's mostly the sounds that I was listening, but yet again, it couldn't be nothing. Maybe I was just scaring myself also. So after eating, I went back to my area and finished my work that I had to do for the day. I was gonna leave like around 10 a.m., 10:30ish. So I just had like 2 hours left in my shift. And when I went back to my station, I had that same thought in my head. What exactly was that? Something was definitely making noise. And like I said, no machine was on in that area. No printer was printing. No computer was on. Only the one that I was next to, I guess. So my curiosity just let me go around the building a little bit more and kind of investigate this. And I did take video of it, but I'm only gonna show you guys just one small clip because, like I said, I don't want to get in trouble for this. And then that's when I realized what was the problem. It was in the offices where the noises were coming from. But the break room and the offices are pretty far away from each other. I don't know how the hell that I heard from that far, but that was literally the only spot that I believe these noises were coming from.
What the heck? Turn on the light. I swear to God it was off. That's scary, bro.
The restroom light was on, and that shit was loud. You could hear it in the video. Maybe somebody accidentally left it on the previous day. But the thing is, I went through the front office and there was no sound in the office when I walked in that morning at 4 a.m. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have heard the restroom light on, right? And no, I was not half awake. I was pretty fully awake actually when I arrived there. It's just that, it's just listen to me here, guys. Like, if you're walking into a, let's say for example, you're walking into your house and you accidentally left the light on in your restroom and the noises is coming on from there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna notice that right away, right? Or am I tripping? So I turned off the light of the restroom and just basically decided to ignore the entire thing from there. I convinced myself that I didn't hear the light on when I walked into work in the morning. And during this time I was like, nah man, I do not want to bring this back into my life. I've completely had gotten rid of all of this previous years ago. I do not want to experience them no more. But hey, spirits attached to you in many different ways. I feel like I was just calling them though, not gonna lie. Maybe I just scared myself and I was just hearing these by fear. But the fact that the restroom light was on and I heard a lot of stuff, footsteps, cabinets opening, stuff like that in the office. I don't know guys, maybe I was just scaring myself. I thought this was a cool little ghost story from work. But before you guys criticize me about this, I want to investigate that office a little bit more. So guys, I'm giving y'all this. If this video gets 300 likes, I would go back there and investigate that office. I would leave a camera overnight. I would take a ghost box with me. I really want to buy one now. I feel like this series could be something good in my channel and I want to take it to the next level. But that's only if you guys want me to do it. And for that, I'm asking for 300 likes. If we could get that in this video, I would go back there next week and you guys will have another ghost video coming pretty soon. But yes guys, that was just a small little story that I wanted to share. I thought it was pretty interesting and hopefully I didn't bring any of these spirits back into my life. I hope so. But the video's not over. There's another story coming right up here and it's told by my very good friend Ernesto. And I guess I'm gonna let him tell the story. I'll see you all in a bit.
Nobody checked into that room, so do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room, and I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct. Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John? John, are you there?
Go.
Like this?
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm here with Ernesto. You guys definitely know who he is. He's been in a lot of my videos.
This is my first time on the casting couch.
All right. Jokes aside, we actually want to talk about something serious.
Yeah.
And reasons why I brought Ernesto here is because he was part of the situation. Ernesto, can you tell him a little bit more about that one time in that San Clemente hotel? This happened back in 2022 during the summer. Me, Ernesto, Xavier went out on a trip. It was just our first boy trip, wasn't it?
Redo that, bro.
It was our first boy trip, wasn't it too?
Tell us something else.
It was our first trip as like
Boys.
Salud, bro.
Okay. Sorry, damn.
It was the first trip me and the boys I can't do
That
it.
was
No.
normal. Sorry, I thought you were
It was the first trip that all of us did together, and honestly, it was one of the best ones too as well.
Yeah.
I can't take you serious.
Sorry, I'll be. Oh, you're right. I gotta be serious.
I can't.
Stop, bro. Got this.
All right, we've been struggling on this one, guys. It's because it's just it happened really random.
It was just such a like weird moment in my life, you know.
Yeah.
To go from like one day, like not believing in any of it to like experiencing it yourself.
So you were how do you say that? You were a non-believer? How do you say that? A skeptic. I can't put that in the video.
I'm like, damn, bro. Sorry.
A skeptic. That's what you were during this time.
I was a skeptic. I never believed.
Okay. That's it.
See, this is
I know.
you're a bad interviewee.
I know.
Interviewer. Sorry. Okay.
Alright, so Ernesto. I was in moment.
You're holding it. They're just looking at me like.
Alright, so Ernesto, during this time you were a non-believer, right?
Yeah, I didn't believe in like ghosts or like anything like that.
Me personally, like I've said in videos, I've always been a believer in the paranormal. Like that was not a first time, but it was also a very, very weird timing because we were making a lot of jokes about it. You remember that time?
Yeah, I remember that.
Me, Ernesto. Well, actually, no. It was mostly you and Xavier trying to scare me. I remember that. And like me being such a big believer in the paranormal, I was like, "Oh, guys, like stop scaring me. Like I'm actually like serious. I feel it felt weird. That
Well, it's 'cause
hotel.
It didn't take a lot for you to get scared. All we had to do was, hey, imagine if like you woke up in the middle of the night and you saw like someone staring at you. You'd be like, guys, stop. So it didn't take a lot
I've
to
seen.
scare you.
Yeah, it was. I had already gone through that apartment, ghost, you know, as a kid and all that stuff. So big believer. I was a big time believer. And tell him that one time, Ernesto, when you and Xavier decided to go for, where did you guys go? You guys went out. I remember that, and I stayed. What was that? What was that about? You remember?
Oh yes. Damn, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, so me and Xavier went to go get a bottle because we were on vacation.
Yeah.
And actually
yeah,
decided to
I
stay back to
remember.
kind of get ready for the night and get showered, get dressed, all that. And we come back and we're like, all right, let's play a prank on him.
Yeah.
And we were gonna like start knocking on the door. No, we were gonna try and sneak in. Because the hotel had like those key cards that you use that you just like press up against it and the door open. And so we're like, all right, be quiet. And before we even get in or do anything, we already hear Axel yelling inside, guys, stop. Guys, it's not funny. And we're like, what the hell? Because it's like, it's no way he could have like this was something that was already happening before we got there. And so I'm like, dude, this man might be having a panic attack or something. And so like I bust in. And so
You were doing so good. I gotta give you.
And so we get back and we're gonna play a prank on Axel, and we're trying to like sneak into the door, and we already hear Axel yelling like, guys, stop, it's not funny. And you can tell that he's like actually like being serious. And we're like, what the hell? Like, we just got here. There's no way he could have heard us. Like, this was something already going on. And I'm there like, this guy, like, he's having a panic attack or something. So we just like forget the prank. We come in and we're like, yeah, like, Axel, what's happening? He's like, why were you guys shaking the handle? It's not funny. And we were like, dude, we just got here. He's like, yeah, you shook the handle. It's not funny. Like, why are you trying to scare me already? We're like, bro, we didn't do it. And he was like, ha, 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 very funny, guys. And we were like, dude, this was not us. Like, being for real, like, you're already freaked out as it is. Like, you're already, like, scared enough. Like, if it was a prank, we would have been like, dude, ha, ha, got your ass. But no, like, this was serious. And, yeah, it was just such a weird moment. And it's like when it hits you of, like, because you always see it in movies and you're like, ah, like, so stupid, que stupidez. But when it's happening to you, and there's, like, that, like, mystery of, like, what is actually happening? Like, is this actually happening to me? It's just such a, like, a weird, like, eye-opening moment with so much uncertainty that it was so strange, man.
Yeah, pretty good way to say it.
I
But that's not even the weird part. That was just some.
That was the appetizer.
Exactly. Well, I haven't told him this yet, but what happened during, what was it, nighttime already?
Yeah.
What happened that night, it was just crazy, but I want you to tell the story because I'm pretty sure you could. You seen it all, you saw it all first.
Yeah, that night I saw it all. Sorry. Okay, just keep filming it. Don't worry. So that night, I knocked out. You know, we had gone out. We got back at like around like, I don't know, 2, 3 a.m. I mean, we're on vacation. We're going out. And we get back, and I just knock out. And in the morning, I think I was the last one to wake. No, you were the last one to wake up. I was actually the first one to wake up. I was the first one to wake up, and all the cabinet doors, like every single door in that hotel room that could be opened was open. And I just woke up, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Because this is like straight out of Paranormal Activity. Like, this don't make sense. And at first, like, my first thought was like, pinche pendejo Axel, like, his fat ass got hungry. But then I was like, no, he would have closed it, like. And so, like, I wake up with Xavier, and he's like, yo, what the hell is happening? Like, why do you open it? I was like, this wasn't me. And then, like, we wake up back, so we're like, did you do this? And he was like, no. And he was like, I saw, like, I think you mentioned that you were like you woke up a little bit during the night and you saw like cabinet doors.
I saw the cabinets open, but
and you thought it was us or something.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not falling for this, and I fell back asleep.
But in the morning we woke up and every single thing was open, and it's like maybe someone played a prank, but
who could have been?
At this point, it's been years. Like,
and we never even
something strange happened that night. Something strange, because something that we didn't mention was there was a very weird door in that hotel room.
Yeah.
It was a very strange door, and the reason we say that was because, like, Like I said, I was a non-believer, but this door, it wouldn't open. There was nothing that it could have led to except wall. And there was just a strange energy around it. Like, it just felt uncomfortable. It felt like an invasion of privacy is the only way I could put it.
Mm-hmm.
And from that moment, like, if that door hadn't been there, I think I would have chalked everything up to just stupidity, like us playing pranks.
Yeah.
But that door being there and the way it felt so uncomfortable having it there, like I said,
Because there was no entrance. There was nothing there.
no, it
there was
felt-
no other room on the side either.
not even, it just, like I said, it felt like an invasion of privacy. Like someone had entrance into your private space.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just such a weird night. Cantaritos, not sponsored, but if you like jarritos and you like getting drunk, Cantaritos. Ay, ay. Put that in.